On the wild savanna, when a lion sprints at full speed, almost nothing can stop it. A moment's hesitation, a wrong move by the prey, and everything ends in just a few seconds. Today, you will witness the most intense chases and powerful attacks of lions in the animal kingdom. Hold your breath. The wild hunt begins right now. A massive herd of black buffalo surges across the plains, tons of muscle and sharp horns, all turning to flee at the sight of a lone predator. Not because of size, not because of numbers, but because of presence. The male lion charges like a fearless king, shaking the ground beneath its paws. It seizes an adult buffalo that lagged behind the herd. When the buffalo tries to fight back, the lion spreads its hind legs to block the kick, a move both precise and instinctive, seen only in individuals who have survived hundreds of brutal battles. In the end, the male lion completes a hunt to be proud of. The young buffalo stands alone in the grassland, completely isolated. No mother, no herd, no chance of escape. And in the distance, the male lion seizes a rare opportunity. It approaches with slow, deliberate steps. Then, in a sudden burst, the lion strikes. A brief, decisive clash. The lion presses its full weight onto the tiny prey, sinking its teeth into the neck and using its body to block every escape route. Within seconds, the struggle is over. Tiny wild dogs, unaware of the dangers of the grassland, are playing right at the entrance of their den. And then, from afar, a male lion appears. It is the ruler of the territory, and any other predator, especially wild dogs, is seen as an intruder. When it spots the slightest movement near the bushes, instinct takes over. Not hunger, but the drive to eliminate a rival. And then everything happens in an instant. A powerful swipe of its paw, and one wild dog is caught. This pack of wild dogs was caught off guard during a hunt. They ran into a massive male lion, and things didn't end well. I was surprised to see that the wild dogs didn't even dare to bite the lion. They were too terrified to get close. The lion was so fierce that it didn't even bother to look back, a clear sign of disrespect, as if the remaining wild dogs weren't even there. Lions and hyenas are natural enemies from birth. In the wild, even a single lapse can mean neither shows mercy.
Watch, here he comes, watch, here he comes, watch, here he comes.
A lion is strolling through the afternoon when it comes across a hyena den. The young hyenas think they are completely safe, but it turns out they are easy targets. Brutal as it seems, the lion is merely eliminating future competitors.
They got both. Yeah, the big other one got... There. There they are, there they are.
Two male lions are patrolling their territory, massive bodies moving with authority across the savanna. Outside the den, a young hyena sleeps peacefully, completely unaware of the fate heading its way. To these two rulers, it's not luck, it's the perfect target. In the blink of an eye, they strike. Heavy, decisive footsteps. The hyena tries to run, but with superior strength and experience, the lions need just one bite to end it. A leopard sleeps, completely unaware that a massive threat is approaching. If the lion catches the leopard, the consequences could be severe. The lion appears right beneath the sleeping leopard, not roaring, not charging. Just an overwhelming presence that makes every creature in the area feel the absolute power of the predator. Fortunately, the lion does not attack. Instead, it startles the leopard, sending it fleeing in panic. A leopard is patrolling its territory when suddenly it walks straight into the sight of a lioness. As if fate had arranged it, the lioness doesn't miss the opportunity. In an instant, the leopard realizes it has encountered a far more dangerous opponent than it ever imagined. The lioness charges, startling the leopard. A powerful threat sends chills down the prey's spine. A hungry crocodile stumbles upon leftover scraps from a lion pride. To it, this is an easy meal, one snap and it's done. But the lions have no intention of giving up. They step forward, eyes cold, muscles coiled like springs.
Yeah, Grant, there's interaction here with the crocodile as well, that big one.
I feel something back there.
One lion reacts immediately, striking fiercely with overwhelming claws and jaws to drive the intruder back. The crocodile dodges the attack, the lion closes in, and both are relentless. In a tense moment, the crocodile finds an escape route. It slides swiftly into the nearby river, slipping out of the lion's reach. This moment is one of the most impressive hunts ever captured of a lioness. Using a wall like a perfect shield, she silently approaches a topi antelope. When the distance is close enough, she strikes. A flawless ambush so precise it's hard to believe. The antelope barely has time to realize the danger is right in front of it. It tries to turn and fight, seeking a way to escape. But every effort comes too late.
Guardate le zebre come sono vicine. Una scala.
E adesso
Due donne non ci
mi sembro io e gli voi che arrivate alla fine quando è tutto pronto.
Every year, over 1 million topian zebras flood the Serengeti plains, turning the landscape into both a paradise and a brutal battlefield for the predators that rule this land. A lioness silently stalks a zebra. When the moment arrives, she erupts with astonishing speed and power, turning the chase into a breathtaking hunt. Every stride, every leap, is the result of experience and absolute precision. This is the essence of the Serengeti, a world where survival is determined by the agility, courage, and brilliant strategy of the savanna's rulers. The lionesses spot a giant monitor lizard moving slowly across an open space. Curious yet cautious, they approach, bodies low to the ground, each step deliberate and full of authority. The lizard hisses, flattens its body, and lashes its tail in defense, but the two lionesses continue to encircle it, steadily increasing the pressure. One lioness strikes first. The lizard darts away with agility, but it cannot escape the watchful eyes of the pride. In lion pride, not every lion hunts with the same success. Some, like these lionesses, stand out for their muscular strength, hunting experience, and agile speed. These factors determine their success rate in each hunt. A male lion silently approaches a warthog den, where the piglets are taking shelter. They think the burrow will protect them, but to this predator, it's merely a minor challenge. The lion begins to dig. Dirt flies, powerful swipes of its claws gradually close in on the hidden prey. After repeated efforts, the lion finally seizes a warthog and drags it out of the den. Not far away, two lionesses take position, moving step by step as quietly as the wind. When the distance closes to striking range, they launch their attack together. The savanna erupts with the thunder of hooves, but the zebra refuses to yield. It twists and turns under the assault, eyes burning not with surrender, but with fierce determination and the will to survive. With a sudden burst, it breaks free from the ambush, leaving the hunters stunned. In this moment, the lion's agility, strength, and hunting instincts merge perfectly. Each attack of the Savannah King is precise and powerful, forcing the first hyenas to retreat. The hyenas are cornered, their eyes filled with fear, each forced to weigh, risk their lives further or retreat. This life-or-death battle is far from over, but the lion's absolute dominance is gradually being asserted. In fact, this Bilashaka male was once part of a pride, but he had been driven out by younger, stronger rivals. Forced into exile, he wandered alone, searching for a chance to reclaim his status. Desperation and survival instincts pushed him to cross into the territory of the Topi Pride coalition, hoping to find an opportunity to prove his strength. In the wild, male lion coalitions are formed to maintain territorial power. A large coalition like the Topi Pride can dominate for years, securing breeding rights and controlling food sources. Lone males, no matter how brave, often face a harsh reality. Individual strength is rarely enough to overcome unity. This is clear proof that survival relies not only on courage, but also on the ability to bond, share power, and shoulder responsibility together. A nyala finds itself trapped, chased by a lioness, and forced to leap into crocodile-filled waters. Jaws snap shut within inches, but with lightning-fast reflexes, it escapes in the nick of time. On the bank, the lioness waits, eyes burning with hunger. Suddenly, the nyala lowers its horns and charges straight at her. In that instant, desperation turns into a weapon. Startled, the lioness retreats, then flees. Having survived danger from both land and water, the nyala stands tall. It has triumphed in a truly spectacular escape. The zebra, an animal cloaked in mysterious black and white stripes. On the African savanna, they move in herds, painting a picture of harmony and motion. Zebras are ever watchful, ever cautious, relying on the strength of the group to protect each individual. Yet when one is separated, it must face danger alone, and that is when true resilience is tested. Studies in the Serengeti show that nearly 60% of encounters between lions and hyenas don't end in bloodshed. Instead, they unfold as displays of strength, roaring, and endurance. This is nature's way of maintaining balance. Not every conflict produces an absolute winner or loser. Sometimes, proving one's dominance is enough to force the rival to back down. In the world of lions, the most dangerous enemy can sometimes be their own kind. 6 male lions of the Topi pride formed an alliance to confront an intruder, a lone Bilashaka male that had wandered into their territory. With a domain spanning dozens of square miles, the presence of an outsider was utterly unacceptable. The 6 lions moved in a crescent formation, closing in step by step. The Bilashaka male roared, mane bristling in a show of dominance. But against overwhelming numbers, he had no chance to assert control. Each charge and powerful takedown was a fierce warning from the coalition. Morning on the savannah, a male lion quietly patrols his territory. He marks with scent, sending a clear message. This land has an owner. Every other creature, whether by accident or intent, must obey that unspoken law. Yet today, a wildebeest chooses the worst possible spot for a midday rest, nestled in tall grass, right along the ruler's path. The lion advances, each heavy step seeming to shake the ground. At first, it's just a routine patrol, but when the sweet scent of prey drifts through the air, instinct awakens. Night falls over the savannah, bringing with it a tense stillness. Golden eyes shimmer in the darkness, shadows shifting under the moonlight. A pride of nearly 30 lions lies in wait. Their target, an elephant separated from its herd. It wanders the grasslands, unaware of the glowing eyes tracking its every step. The lone elephant bellows, stomping the ground, trying to use its immense strength to break the encirclement. But 30 lions move in unison. Pounces and powerful takedowns come one after another, tilting the battle toward the predators. That night, the chorus of roars and trumpets merged into one of the rarest and most haunting moments in the wild. Under the blazing African sun, the air grows heavy with tension and anticipation. A pack of hyenas creeps closer, looking to disrupt the male lion's meal. Their signature cackling laughter echoes across the savannah, as if daring anyone to stand in their way. This clash is not just about food. It's a collision between two of the savannah's most notorious predators. Hyenas live in massive clans, sometimes numbering up to 80. They often rely on sheer numbers to harass lions, hoping to overwhelm them. Yet, the raw power of a single adult lion is enough to make even an entire pack of hyenas think twice. A foolish hyena thought it could sneak into the lion's territory while the king was away. It was wrong. The hyena's steps did not escape the keen ears of the queen of the savannah. The lioness watched calmly, and when the distance was close enough, she suddenly sprang from her hiding spot, seizing the hyena. This was a proud feat of the lioness, accomplished just before the return of the kings.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
In the end, on the vast open plains, the zebra still stands. The scars of battle remain etched on its skin, not as marks of weakness, but as proof of extraordinary strength and spirit. On the endless savannah, there are no eternal victors, only living beings that keep rising, no matter the challenge. If you enjoyed this journey, leave a like to let us know you're with us. Share the video so more people can feel the fierce rhythm of the wild. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to keep following more captivating stories.